Jurors will disregard that last comment from the witness in which he explained where he had last encountered the defendant.
Yes or no, Mr. Little? Prior to the shooting, did you know the defendant?
I mean, I knew the man, but it wasn't like he was no friend or nothing.
So you would have no trouble recognizing him from a moderate distance, say 20, 25 yards in daylight?
Oh, no problem.
Mr. Little, do you recognize this particular weapon?
Yeah, that's Bird's gun, the 380.
You've seen it before?
Bird always flashing that thing.
So you'd actually seen it before the day in question? And on the day in question?
It was in Bird's hand.
When he shot at Mr. Gant?
Yes, ma'am. Bird covered them shiny little pistols.
Objection, Your Honor.
And the boy too trifling to throw it off even after a daytime murder.
You're a lying cocksucker, man! The defendant will regain control. He will be forcibly restrained, and I will clear the court. The witness's last answer is to be stricken and disregarded by the jury.
Mr. Little, can I ask why you came forward in this case?
I told the police what I know.
Were you offered anything in exchange?
Like what?
Were you arrested? Were you going to be charged with a crime, and by testifying, did the police agree to drop those charges?
Nah, man, ain't even about that.
How many times have you been arrested as an adult, Mr. Little?
Sure, I done lost count. Don't have to take it personal.
Possession of a handgun, possessing a concealed weapon, assault by pointing, robbery, deadly weapon, possession of a handgun again, followed by violation of parole on weapon charges, followed by one count of attempted murder and use of a handgun in commission of a felony.
That wasn't no attempt murder.
What was it, Mr. Little?
I shot the boy Mike in his hind parts, that all. Fixed it so he couldn't sit right.
Why'd you shoot Mike in his hind parts, Mr. Little?
You say we had a disagreement.
A disagreement over?
Well, you see, Mike thought he should keep that cocaine he was slinging and the money he was making from slinging it. I thought otherwise.
So you rob drug dealers? This is what you do?
Yes, sir.
You walk the streets of Baltimore with a gun, taking what you want when you want it, willing to use violence when your demands aren't met. This is who you are. Why should we believe your testimony then? Why believe anything you say?
That's up to y'all, really.
You say you aren't here testifying against the defendant because of any deal you made with police.
True that.
That you're here because you want to tell the truth about what happened to Mr. Gant in that housing project parking lot.
Yep.
When in fact you are exactly the kind of person who would, if you felt you needed to, shoot a man down on a housing project parking lot and then lie to the police about it, would you not?
And look, I ain't never put my gun on no citizen.
You are amoral, are you not? You are feeding off the violence and the despair of the drug trade. You're stealing from those who themselves are stealing the lifeblood from our city. You are a parasite who leeches off
just like you,
the
man.
culture of drugs. Excuse me? What?
I got the shotgun. You got the briefcase. It's all the game, though, right?